When I was 14, I found out that I was pregnant. I was in shock. I thought it could never happen to me. I thought that I was invincible. I was a freshman in high school, and most freshmen think about what football game they're going to, or the friends they're hanging out with over the weekend. But I had to think about how I could raise a baby. Telling my family was a rude awakening. It got me to think about my future and how a baby could possibly fit into my life. I was young and scared. I couldn't really comprehend what being pregnant meant. I didn't even understand what it means to be a mother or raise a baby. I had suffered with an immense amount of depression and self-harm, and the nurse at my high school had helped me a lot, and I had a really close relationship with her. She was one of the first people I told I was pregnant. She told me about CareNet. She told me about CareNet preparing girls who weren't ready to have babies and be moms. For the first time in a long time, I had hope. I felt I had a reason to live and put my unborn child's life before my own. CareNet was exactly what I needed to understand what was happening to me and prepare me for my life after giving birth. It was my mentor at CareNet that truly helped me prepare then and for the life Riley and I are now living. I started taking the CareNet classes and met with my mentor once a week. I learned about my pregnancy, everything about my growing baby, and gained the support I needed to be confident in my decision to raise my baby. I honestly don't know where I would have ended up if I hadn't decided to change my life for the absolute best, for Riley. Without CareNet, I don't think I would have been able to handle my unplanned pregnancy at such a young age, let alone try to figure out how to become a new mom. I experienced complications towards the end of my pregnancy and spent the last 10 weeks in the hospital. During my time in the hospital, I found out what it meant to be a mother. I learned how to be scared for my child's life. Every morning, I just prayed to God that when they hooked the monitor up, they'd find my baby's strong heartbeat. And thankfully, every morning they did. And finally, I found out what it meant to look into my child's eyes and be overwhelmed with love and grace and serenity and hope. It felt absolutely impossible to raise a child while still in high school, but CareNet gave me the support to make the best decisions about my future and hers. I went right back to high school after she was born. I graduated as an honor student, and I got a job so I could begin being financially responsible for her. I received a full scholarship to NKU and have been on the dean's list ever since. I've just graduated with a degree in psychology and neuroscience. I plan to start grad school in the fall, studying neuropsychology and eventually do research. I became a mentor at CareNet, giving back to other girls like myself. I share my experiences and then encourage them to take every CareNet class possible. If the baby's father is involved, I would strongly suggest that he take the fathering classes offered at CareNet too. My daughter is now a beautiful and brilliant 6-year-old who has been the center of my universe since before she was even born. Riley's father and I are so proud of the amazing little girl she is turning into, and we completely agree that being her parents is the most amazing thing that has and ever will happen to us. I cannot even begin to describe how blessed I feel when I wake up each morning and know I have one of the most outstanding little girls in the world. Before I got pregnant, I didn't know what my future would hold. Since having my daughter, my future has never looked so bright and promising. And I know that's one of the most amazing lessons CareNet has taught so many other moms and dads as well. Thanks to CareNet and its staff, volunteers, and donors for being such an amazing organization, dedicated to giving young families support and hope as they begin their journey into parenthood.